October is almost here, and Royal Caribbean has released their certificates. If this is the first time you're here, hi, I'm James from Sea Days and Sunsets. If you've been here before and you're just here to catch up, if you're just here to download the spreadsheet, I would really appreciate your like and your subscribe to help me out as I start up my channel here. But what we're doing today is we're going to review the certificates, the free cruise offers, plus port fees and taxes that Royal Caribbean releases each month for the points you earn on individual sailings. So if this is brand new to you, never seen this before, what we're talking about is while you gamble on Royal Caribbean, you earn points. Pretty much earn 1 point for every $5 through a slot machine and 1 point for every $10 through one of the video poker machines, and a little more randomized points pretty much based on your bet per hour on the table games, but there's lots of information on that out and about. But at the end of your cruise, after you've accumulated these points, you have the ability to earn certificates. And so we'll jump over. What I've been doing is normally you would have opened up this PDF here. If you were on a 5-night or less sailing, you would open the A offers in North America. If you were on 6+ nights, you would open the C offers. They look almost identical. And then there's a D offer, which is European sailings. Those are not out at the time of this recording, but as soon as they are released by Royal, I'll get them uploaded for you in the comments. So the links to the PDF that we're going to go, the links to the spreadsheet and then the PDF are in the comments to this video. I place them there every month. If you like and subscribe, you get notified when those come out. So please do. Please leave comments. Let me know if I'm missing anything that would be really helpful for you in the spreadsheet. But normally you would come in and after your cruise, or maybe even before, you know you're targeting a level and you say, I'm going to go for 2,000 points. Let's see what's being offered. And then you could spend your time parsing through this PDF to see what works for you, what dates are out there and everything. But what you don't know when you look at the 2,000 is if something you actually would prefer is on the 1,500 or the 3,000, whatever it is there. That's where the spreadsheet comes in that we're going to walk through here. The key tab that we're on here will give you some instructions, including getting started, because you are not able to edit this spreadsheet directly. You have to create a filter view on here to work with it. And it's in this getting started directions. You can come back, read through this, but I'm going to show you really quick. If we were to move from the key tab to the offers tab, you get all of the October A certificates here. We'll look at the C's a little bit later. But what you have the ability to do, what you're going to notice very quickly, is you can't click on these headers to do sorts and filters. You can't change anything here. This doesn't really help you very much until you do one of two things. The first one, go to File, download the whole thing as an Excel spreadsheet, work with it in Excel the same way I'm sure everyone knows how to do. The other way is to work with it here inside of Google Sheets. And to do that, you come up to this Data tab at the top, and you create a filter view of your own. When you create a filter view, this allows you a private view. If you come back later, this will be gone. But for right now, you can create your own sorts and filters here to work with yourself. And so one of the big things that Royal's been doing is they are offering different options of the type of guests in a cabin. One is you get to go for free in a 2-person cabin. You get a reduced rate on that second person. You pay your port fees and taxes. The second person pays a reduced rate and their port fees and taxes. The other one is 2 guests in a complimentary room plus port fees and taxes. And then with that, you're in there just for that amount for the port fees and taxes. So that's what I always start by filtering. Now that we created the filter view, first thing I do is come right over and I say, I'm not interested in the 1 guest. It is actually a good deal is what I'm reading a lot from other people. I have not booked just the one guest in the two-person room yet. But people are saying there's a lot of good opportunities with it. But I always, before my cruise, come over and filter it down to 2 guests so that I know that my wife and I can get in the cabin together for just that nominal fee of those port fees and taxes. So once we do that, I come over also and I come to the point level. If you know your code, you can work with it, but I did add a column here for the point level that you can come back through. And I'm going to go ahead and clear all the selections here. And then we'll start working with all of the low roller numbers. And by low roller, I usually go up to 1,500 points. Once in a while, I'll jump to 2,000, but that's usually on the C certificates for longer cruises. But for the A's, I'm usually looking at a 1,200 or 1,500 point level there. So I'm going to go ahead and filter those down to all of that. And then as one last fun thing we'll work on here, one of the things I love to do is I like to sail out of Florida. I'm not looking for Texas. I'm not looking for Los Angeles, anything like that. So one of the other things you can do is filter by condition over here and change this where the text contains. And I simply just put in Florida and filter that down. So you can work with this in any way you want. It's already sorted by sail date, but you can sort any other way you like also. But that's how you filter this spreadsheet. Now this month, one of my favorite things that I really want to point out, I'm going to take that filter date off. And change that back to none here and click OK. And instead, some of the things that are really exciting this month is the Oasis classes at this low level, how many Oasis class ships you can go on. So I'm going to go ahead and choose the Allure, Harmony, Oasis, of course, Spectrum, no, sorry, not Spectrum, Symphony, and Utopia and Wonder. So now we can see we have 142 possible sailings going up to the different levels at 1,500 points here. And you can again filter it down to the city that you want to sail out of, the exact place, wherever that would happen to be. So that's all I wanted to show for the sorting and filtering here for the certificates. But one of my favorite things is the summary tab here that I have for all of you to see how many one guest offers are out there, how many 2 guest offers are out there, and then total offers at each level. I do also have weekends, Florida, and then the shortest and longest sailings that are out there. But for this month, what's really exciting is last month we had far fewer cruises than what we have this month. So these are still just the A offers. And in almost every single category, except for the 1 guest and the 08 offers, there's 800 points. And the 2 guest offers and the 400 points, everything else went up. And overall, we have 1,220 more possible cruises this month for you to go after. And my gosh, at the higher levels for what we had already, the total numbers in the thousands, and now they just keep adding more and more offers. So this was a great jump for us in this month. Now we'll jump over to the C offers. Obviously, it's very much like what we were just looking at. Exact same everything. We have the key tab, we have the summary tab and everything. So if you want to get to the PDF yourself, go ahead and jump in there. You can sort and filter the same way we were doing. Data, create filter view. And filter this down. I'll go through the same fun way that I did this before to show us the Oasis sailings. Up through 1,500 points. Choose my ships. Harmony, Oasis, Symphony, Utopia, and Wonder. All the same ships. We got fewer cruises because we're on the sea offers now, which again, you earn those on the 6 nights and longer. So of course, they want you to earn more points. They reward you on the shorter cruises with more offers, is really what it comes down to. But we have a great selection all the way out through March of next year for those Oasis cruises. The summary, once again, all of our thousands of offers that we have at the different levels. Well, thousands up top, getting lower and lower as we come back down through. As you can imagine, 400 points. There's not a ton of offers for that on a 6+ night cruise. But then, for our summary information, once again, they have increased our total number of offers so significantly, over almost 2,500 extra offers at the sea level is what we have. And even if you go way up here to the 9,000 level, there's 1,582 more offers than there were last month. That just seems crazy to me. So this is what we have and what you're working with. If you're going on a cruise in October, please use this sheet, filter it down, use it before, use it after, decide while you're on the cruise if you want to go for that next level or where you should stop for where you are, if that's what you're looking to do. So please, I'm going to ask again, if you're here, if you're enjoying the sheet, please like and subscribe. It means so much to our channel. But also, let me know what I can do here to make these sheets better. And also, we release videos on the different cruises that we go on, whether they be the casinos themselves, whether it be around new areas on the ship, or just kind of exploring the ship, trying to point things out. Let us know what you're looking for, and we'd be happy to try to provide that. But I hope you have a wonderful day. And again, I'm James. Thank you.